Right, this is part two. I have 30 hours with my phone. Yeah, my phone only goes for like an hour and 10 minutes now, guys. I don't know what's going on here. My battery's at like, my battery's still high. Yeah, it might be because of my music. I downloaded a bunch of music on my phone. I don't know. Maybe that might be it. But I'm gonna get a new phone soon. The 2024. I'm gonna get the same brand Samsung. I'm gonna get the 2024 one. Better camera, better features, all that stuff. This is an old phone, obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's how handsome I'm gonna look, obviously. Let's talk about scotches now. Or Zanus, right? So Zanus is my IP. I own it. I own the brand, obviously. I have the keys, so I'll make my money off the book, obviously. The Gates own everything around the world, but my book, I wrote it, so I own it. I own the brand, obviously. I own the IP, and it's bigger than Star Wars and Marvel. So that's why I'm self-made, obviously. Yeah. My book deal, my book deal with Lulu was like a $10 billion deal, pretty much, right? It's like a $9 billion deal, a massive $9 billion deal. I'm gonna make my nine, maybe 9.7, close to $10 billion, yeah, off the book. And the gatekeepers don't want to make that kind of money and having all that power control. Hence why they're gonna trap me, obviously. I'm like, look, I'm not selling to you, man. You dupe my wife, I'm not gonna just dupe me, Samsara. You don't deserve to control my money, obviously. Obviously, you can steal my money. I'm like, you guys are hypocrites, man. So whenever I make money off the book, I'm stealing your money, and yet you're trying to steal my money too. When I'm in Hollywood, you're gonna steal my money too. You're not worth it. It goes both ways. You can't be a hypocrite, Samsara. Yeah, the Zane's IP is mine. I own it. It's mine. Obviously, I'm probably gonna make my 9 billion, my 9 billion, my 9.5, $9.7 million off the book. I'm gonna use that money to fund Zane's with my own cash, start my film studio, everything, buy my yacht, my jet, my cars, my clothes, build my condo, everything. My 500 million condo, yeah. Like Incredibles, yeah, man. So for the jet, I'll get like the one of the best ones in the world, like a $300 million one, and you put 10 million towards renovating it. You pimp it out, like tell them you want it like Incredibles, and they pimp it out like Incredibles. Your interior of your jet, and a smaller jet, well, I'll probably get maybe a $60 million one, $70 million one. I put 5 million towards 4 million towards renovating that too, like Incredibles too. But the smaller ones mainly for me, my significant other for our vacations. The bigger ones more for the business, flying in the crewmen, the stars, all that stuff. I'm sorry, the 17. I'll be using the small plane too for the business too. Like for the dock team, the guys will be flown on both my jets, obviously. When they have to travel to America or London to film all the guys, the 15 dock team, whatever it is, will be flown on both jets. Sarah? Yeah. Whenever the 17 are have to fly to Switzerland third year, they're gonna be flying on my private jet, on both jets, obviously. No, the big jet will fit all seven of the team. We'll be flying on my private jet to Switzerland, Sarah, and I'll be renting planes for the crewmen, and they'll be all be flown privately too. You have 1,500 crewmen, you have to rent a good maybe 10 planes that fit a good 100. Most planes fit about, I don't know what, 100 people in there? 80, 70 people in there? You gotta rent maybe 12, 13 planes for that. To fly all the crewmen and probably to Switzerland. Third year to prep some, Sarah. Yeah. And Zayn saw phone for 1.2 billion, $50 million. I asked myself, oh, hey, do you want to start a studio or do you want to just live a life with me? Even though I want to live a life with you, it'll get a bit boring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if we live the life, it'll get a bit boring and repetitive. It's good to work, and it's fucking cool being a movie star. We're gonna make more money anyways. It's not good to be lazy. It's good to work, And we can now achieve the dream and start our own film studio, better than even Hollywood. Are you kidding me? Of course I want to start that film studio with you. I want to be a movie star with you. Yeah, fine. Let's start the film studio. We start our film studio. Our Sky Entertainment film studio. Because I'm now king and she's queen with me and we made $9 billion off the movie, we now have enough money to hire the Hollywood actors and pay them their salary. So we're billionaires now. I can afford to pay all the Hollywood actors their millions. Hollywood actors are not cheap. They're not. And Hollywood actor would never do a movie for $300K. If they're a major role, they're gonna demand their millions, which they're worth. Obviously, they're not worth my royalties. The truth is, they're not worth my royalties. I'm nicer to give them royalties because I'm generous. Obviously, I'm overpaying them more than what they even make in Hollywood on average. If the guy's a small A-lister who's worth like 10, 15, 20 million, chances are he makes a few $1 million for most of his movies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 $1 million for the movies. And exceptions, they can make 15, even 20 sometimes. The chances are they make a couple $1 million for the movie. By the way, I finally saw Dune yesterday, the first movie. Man, is it a fucking good movie. It's a fucking amazing movie, yeah. And Dune 2 is out on theaters right now. And so I'm gonna watch it. I wanna watch Dune 2, obviously. Dune 2. I saw the first one yesterday. I had nothing to do. I was bored, so I watched Dune Part 1. It was a good movie, man. It's a masterpiece. It's an amazing movie. Yeah. Sarah? I'm putting Forces and also towards the Zanus game. Unreal Engine 5. Think of a game better than Assassin's Creed, guys. And all the amazing Zanus game and Yemen. Rabbit will be covering that game. Pay Rabbit a $640,000 deal for the walk. That's a good deal for him. I have more. I'm like, no, Bradley Coburn, you're getting greedy. This is good enough. It's still Ivan. I'm not even worth this for your walkthrough. Yeah, you're only worth maybe like $60K for my walkthrough, Rabbit. I'm paying you $600K, $640K. That's a good paycheck for you. That's a lot of money. This is gonna help me out a lot. Yeah, you're already making good money doing YouTube. You're making this money on the side. That's a good paycheck for you. But good part-time money for you, right? Yeah. Help you with pay your bills, pay for your kids' school. Your kids' school, yeah. When they turn 18, you pay for their school. You buy them a nice car for their 18th birthday. Sorry. His daughter and son, yeah. That's a good deal for Bradley Coburn, right? Yeah. Sorry. He doesn't have to do anything. You get your freedom. I'm not dirty. You don't have to worry about me being a dirty guy. You get your freedom. So that's why I'm a good king, obviously, because I'm not dirty. I'm clean. I'm a holy man. Sorry. Yeah. So Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson are my top two candidates to direct the movie. Mel Gibson, I'll pay him his $56 million base, $270 million of the box office royalties, and $45 million for the merch. So he signed his $371 million Canadian deal, which is a $276 American deal for Mel Gibson. So he signed his $275 million deal. It's a massive deal for Mel Gibson. Obviously, he's walking away with, I don't know, $130 million, $40 million in his bank after taxes as agent. It's a lot of money for Mel Gibson. That's not the kind of contract Peter's signing. Peter will pay him his $85 million base, which is 101 New Zealand deal for his base, obviously, for 4 years of work. It's a good deal for Peter. $485 million of the box office royalties, which is about a $590, $600 million New Zealand deal for Peter's royalties for the box office. And $105 million for the merch, which is like a $120 million New Zealand deal. So Peter signed his $850 million deal. But I'll ask him, Peter, do you live in New Zealand? Yeah, I live in New Zealand. Okay, a 90 million Canadian deal for you is like an 815 million New Zealand deal. Is that good enough for you, Peter? No, Ivan, I want more, man. Can I get a bit more of that, Ivan? For the box office, I'm like, no, Peter, man, this is enough. Ivan, this is nothing. I'm like, no, Peter, it's not nothing. If I make $6.1 million of the movie, I'm not going to give you $600 million of royalties. You're fucking crazy, man. You're taking a chunk of the money. Ivan, I want $600 million. I'm like, Peter, you're making that New Zealand money. No, Ivan, I want 600 in your Canadian. Because I want my $750 million in New Zealand deal. I'm like, Peter, you're fucking greedy. No, seriously, Ivan, can I get a bit more of that, Ivan? I'm like, no. This is enough, man. Stop being greedy, Sarah. This is still Ivan, yeah. This is Dollar for the Rings. Yeah, it's money for the Rings. That's enough for Peter Ivan. His agent will tell me, yeah, I'm saying. Peter doesn't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, an 800 million New Zealand deal. Holy shit. That's a good deal for us, Ivan. Thank you. Very generous. Yes. Stop being greedy and accept my deal. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah. Sarah. Sarah. Yeah. Sarah. All right, you say yes. Yeah, the question who's better for the role, Mel or Peter, I don't know. You have to test their creativity, obviously. That's why they're going to really, really compete hard for that job. They want that job so bad, man. Yeah, they read my book. Holy shit, I want to Matthews. I want to get my hands on this. I want to be saved. I want to experience his Incredibles company, and I want to be a part of that 1.2 billion $50 million budget movie, that the biggest budget we've ever made. I want to be a part of that technology, get those perks, get paid all that money, and then experience the fame with him and Ivan and his other. Yes, you want to experience that, obviously. So that's why they're going to make a be hard for that job. The question is, who's better, Mel or Peter? I don't know. You have to test your creativity. But I have a good feeling. Somebody tells me I'm choosing Mel. Yeah, he has the better answers than Peter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But people will think I'm crazy if I choose Mel Gibson. Ivan, what is wrong with you, man? Even though Mel's a talented director, he's not a fantasy guy, man. Peter's a fantasy guy. Choose Peter. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Peter is a fantasy guy, not Mel. Mel is more of the horror guy. Peter is more the fantasy guy. That's why they're both really good, because Zane's, you have horror in it, too. That's why Mel's really good. But Peter is the fantasy guy. He did the Lord of the Rings trilogy, you know what I'm saying? And the Hobbit trilogy. He's a fantasy guy. He's a fantasy director. The fantasy director. And my third choice is Christopher Nolan. It's funny because Christopher Nolan is good for Zanis. He's also good for. He might be. Christopher Nolan's also my third choice for The Great Escape too. He'd be really good for The Great Escape too because he's a genius. Sarah. He's good for Zanis. He's also so if I don't choose him for Zanis, which I most likely won't, be either Peter or Mel. There might a high chance I might choose him for The Great Escape if the Chad guy um from John Wick is not really the best candidate. I might end up choosing Christopher Nolan to direct The Great Escape. Who knows? The problem with him, he's very expensive. Obviously, he's going to demand a lot of money too, like 35 million salary, or something like that. He's going to want 100 million plus of the royalties, which I can afford. Obviously, I can easily afford. Obviously, he'd be my third choice for Zanis. He's a genius. I think he'll make an amazing movie too. My top two candidates are Peter Jackson and Gibson, obviously. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's saying Ivan. Yes, obviously. Who gonna choose Ivan? I don't know, man. It's tough, man. Peter is a good candidate, but so is Mel. You have to test his creativity. But Mel's more of a class act guy, right? He's a guy you can have a beer with, have a good time with. Same as Peter too, though. They're both chill people, obviously. But somebody tells me and my significant other we're gonna go for Mel, and my 7 team and I don't know, me, George, my significant other, we say Mel's the better guy, and all members of my 7 team say Peter's the better guy. Ivan, go for Peter, man. Peter's a fancy guy. He did Lord of the Rings. He's gonna make a masterpiece. Ivan, choose Peter. And me, George, my significant other, I don't know, man. Somebody tells me Mel's the better guy. George, Ivan, go for Mel. I think Mel's the better guy here, not Peter. You know, it's fucking tough. That's why I have to keep going over the video to see who's better for the role, who had the better answers. Samsara? Yeah. He's a guy, and I see Airtad as a rated R devil. Okay, good. Mel's a guy, and I see him as a rated R devil too. If Peter pushes for PG-13 Airtad, it's a red flag, and Mel pushes for rated R Airtad, I'm going to end up choosing Mel because Peter does not coincide with my vision. His answers don't coincide with my visions, Samsara. That's my point, yeah. Samsara. Now you're time. I know, you're fucking greedy. Zen. I even watch movies on theaters because to build a theater chain, guys, will cost me like 10. If I want to build 2,000 theaters around the world, it's gonna cost me billions, like 9 billion bucks to build. Something crazy. I want to build like the IMAX theaters, which is the best theaters in the world. IMAX theaters cost on average about 5 million just to build for one theater. So I did the math. You build 2,000 theaters, it's like 9 billion bucks. You also have to I have to take out like an $11 billion loan from the bank to build my theater chain. I can easily pay them back. I'll make my money back, obviously. The money I make off of the movies, I'll make my money back, obviously. But you don't want to be stressed out paying back $11 billion. I can easily pay them back. I have the keys, obviously. It's just crazy. George would tell me, Ivan, don't waste your time with a theater chain. It's just crazy. Just sign a deal with Amazon. You make way more money off 4K booth than tickets, anyways. Just sign a deal with Amazon. They already have the resources around the world. You don't want to. You don't want to take out an $11 billion loan, Ivan. That's too stressing for you. Even though I can pay the bank back, you don't want to do that, Sarah. That's why I'm signing with Amazon. I'm releasing my movies on 4K Blu-ray. He's like, I have 4K Blu-ray. Oh yeah, 4K Blu-ray. He's like, holy shit, that's top notch. A nice box set, yeah. You're looking at a beautiful box set. I saw Robert May Burnett's show yesterday, the one where he talked about Dune 2. You know, I remember he had this that beautiful Columbia box. Yeah, think of a beautiful box like that for Zayna. Something beautiful. They create a beautiful box set. You know, instead of looking at a beautiful box set. He was a nice box set. Oh yeah, holy shit, that's fucking nice. 4K Blu-ray with a disc smells nice and new. You know, so yeah, and you're selling merch of that too, Ivan. But yeah, I'm gonna sell like posters and L mugs and like custom made clothing and like weapons like that. I was like, holy shit, you're looking at amazing merch, Ivan. Can I ever check it out? Like, over here. You're fucking green. No, Ivan, seriously, can I get a bit more of that, Ivan? More of that, more of your nice 4K box set. Can I get more of the? Check it out, Ivan. I know, but you're fucking green. Here we'd be like, holy shit, that's beautiful, Ivan. Nice box set. Oh my god, he's like, holy shit, your company's top notch. Looking at amazing spares at home, people put money into the theaters. Yeah. Your company's top notch. 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. Oh yeah, 4K Blu-ray. It's like, holy shit. That's why Rob Man Burnett and like Ray Orr and like all these guys are gonna be salivating over the box set because they're obsessed with that stuff. Dieter, Rob Man Burnett's companion on his Let's Get Physical Media show, they're gonna be salivating over my box set because they love physical media. Just like I'm a big fan of physical media too. They love physical media. So the 4K Blu-ray arrives in their box set. They're like, holy shit, this is a beautiful box set. Yeah, they're salivating over it. Yeah, it's sacred. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a beautiful box set. The disc smells nice and new. You know when the disc smells nice and new? Yeah, it smells nice and new. So you're looking at a beautiful box set. Yeah, man. That's why physical means where it's at. I'm not a fan of online streaming, man. Online streaming is unprofessional. It's more convenient, but I don't like online streaming. Online streaming, you don't really own the movie. You just have a license right to watch it. But if a company takes down the website, you no longer have access to watch it. Actually, you don't really own the movie for online streaming. Whereas physical media, you own the movie. It's yours. But there's cons to physical media. It's not as convenient. If you want to travel to another country, you have to bring the movie with you. You have to bring your 4K player with you. Your disc can get scratched if you don't take care of it, but you get better quality when you watch it. Online streaming is the opposite. It's more convenient. You can watch it anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about the movie getting scratched, but you don't really own the movie. You have a license right to watch it on the website, right? But you don't get as good quality. So you see the pros and cons to both physical media and online streaming. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Those are pros and cons to both sides. Yeah. But if you guys have a PS6, then you won't need to buy a 4K Blu-ray player. This PS6, I believe, plays 4K. PS6 plays 4K Blu-ray. I believe PS5 plays 4K Blu-ray too. Yeah, so if you have a PS6, you don't have to buy a 4K Blu-ray player. You can play it on your PS6, the 4K Blu-ray disc, obviously. But if you don't have PlayStation or Xbox, you need to get a 4K Blu-ray player. And if you want to get the true 4K experience, if you want to buy a TV, buy a 4K TV. If you don't buy a 4K TV, you're still going to get good quality from my movie, but you're not going to get the true 4K experience. You're still going to get a good experience, obviously. Or for those of you who are rich, put money into a theater system with a projector and everything. You get an unheard experience at home when you watch my movie on 4K Blu-ray. That's top notch. So all the Hollywood celebrities, all the rich people in the world who make 100, 150, 200K a year, 300K a year, they can easily afford to put money into a $10,000, $15,000 theater system with a projector, or you can just buy a high-end TV, 4K TV, and have your speakers. It's up to you, but I prefer the theater system with a projector. It's better quality, obviously. I'm going to build my own private atmosphere at my condo. I'm sorry? Yeah. Let's say I choose Peter Jackson. He signs that massive deal. Peter has to help me correct the script every morning from 9 to 12. At 1 o'clock, everyone eats lunch. In the afternoon, we do console arts. We discuss the characters, the world building, armor, weapons, all that stuff. The lands, everything, Sarah. And John Howell, you have to draw like hundreds of pictures. It's a lot of work. And you show them those pictures from Chromecast. This is what I want my world to look like. The sunset, veils, the mist veils the south, something like that. Sarah. You show them those pictures for Aratat and Ephesus. I showed you guys in my past videos. Shows how all these pictures are like, okay, I want Aratat 2.5 times scarier than this, 3 times scarier than this. I have an extra scary, yes, and I want Ephesus 3 times scarier than this picture here. And you draw the pictures of demons. Yeah, man. He's like, oh, you're looking at a master. You want Aratat to look like that? He's like, holy shit, looking at demons. Yeah. And every time after we finish work at 5, Peter has to go to his hotel and take his directing notes with Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro has to help him out. His wife Frank can help him out too with the notes, so he's not stressed out. Guillermo del Toro, help Peter out with the notes. Go over the script, what we wrote down this day. You take your detailed notes. Obviously, with Peter. And Fran and George can help him out. That way he's not stressed out. Philip Boyens, I might perhaps hire her for Zanes. I don't know if I need her. We'll see what happens. But Fran's enough. I don't need Philip Boyens for the movie. You could have Philip Boyens come on as a producer. You can pay her a few $1,000,000 to come on as a producer. Pay her $2.5, $3 million, which is like $6 million. She lives in New Zealand, I believe, too. Yeah, she'll make her like $6 million. It's a good paycheck for her, obviously. Fran, I'll pay her about $3 million. I can pay Fran $2.5, $3 million as a assistant producer for the movie project. It's a good paycheck. If he wants royalties, I'm like, no, I want to give you royalties. Peter's money is your money. You're not getting any royalties. You got a rich multi-millionaire style, but you're not getting royalties. I'm sorry. As you're sharing the money with Peter, man, Peter's sharing the money with you. You know these guys ripping you off. I'm sorry. And every Fridays afternoon after lunch, we don't do concert arts. It's business calls. I'm going to do a thing where 4 days a week we do concert arts in the afternoon after lunch, and once a week we make the business calls. So Peter will help me with the hotel, the Bergenstock Hotel deal, with a 2-day party and red carpet event. A big event in Switzerland, obviously, for the red carpet event for Zanus. My deal is $10 million for the deal. He has to help me with the IMAX cameras, the film IMAX cameras, the best in Hollywood, and the equipment for the cameras. Sarah? Visual effects technology equipment for the visual effects team to work with. Sarah? Costumes, armor, and weapons machines for the mask. He has to help me with all that. Making calls for that too. Obviously. Kitchen equipment. And food. We're going to buy all the best foods from the farms in Switzerland. Peter has to help me with all that. And the 2 script roles will handle the sampling. Sarah? And Peter has to help me sign the 4 groups of crewmen. Weather workshop, mask designers, costume designers, extra casting crewmen. Those guys you have to sign first year as they're going to start working second year. You have to give them time. The early second year we fly in the Hollywood actors stars for Zanus. And then Peter will help me sign all the stars. And pay $500 $4 million for you. Don't pay a $500K. Some don't be cheap. Some sir. Oh, that's a good enough paycheck. I'm like, no, Peter. Pay him $4 million. Don't be cheap. Some sir. Don't be fucking cheap. That's looking at an amazing documentary. Yo, Ivan, yeah, sick documentary, man. Something amazing. Like Shark Tank. Yeah, man. Like Shark Tank, yeah. Yeah. So the head of production is responsible for creating all the schedules. Hence head of production is responsible for letting me and my son and other know. Okay, Ivan and Victoria Justice. So I said her name. You know what I'm saying, on this day, first year, you guys are gonna be doing your ad shoot, your magazine ad shoot, your professional magazine ad shoot. You know what I'm saying? With Peter and Guillermo Toro and the 17 and Fran, all them. We do a professional magazine ad shoot with all those people. This is like top notch, like Vogue. You know what I'm saying? That's what everything's brand new because my significant other, she knows what it's like to be on a magazine ad shoot. I've never been on a magazine ad shoot in my life. I've done professional pictures, obviously, but that's not a magazine ad shoot. I get an idea because when I took my headshot, they had a professional suit and everything. I was like, they had a white background, they had like lights, and they had professional cameras, and they put makeup on me and they took a picture. I look like a model in that picture, yeah, but I've never been in an actual real magazine shoot like Victoria Justice has in Hollywood. I'm saying Victoria Justice gives me tips. Yeah, Ivan, make sure you do this, you do that. She gives me tips and all that stuff. Okay, significant other, lean on Ivan. I'm saying, Fran, lean on Peter, and they take his professional headshot picture. Yeah, and this digital magazine I guess featured on my website, the Sky Search News website, something top notch. Also, I'm also gonna be doing commercials first year with the 17 and Peter. I'm doing commercials with the actors second year. And the secondaries have to send the agents, all the Hollywood actors' agents, the schedules for the ad shoots, the commercials, the interviews, everything. So the day we do the ad shoot, that's the day the actors get interviewed for the Sky Source News. Congratulations, you've been casted for the role. How you feel right now? And you interview all the actors, and it gets featured on the Sky Source News section. This is something top notch. Yeah, man. This is top notch. Yeah, man. Something top notch. Where the actors like, holy shit, man. Even Sky Source attributes are fucking top notch. They're just as good as Hollywood, if not better. Yeah, because I'm renting all the best photography studio equipment in the business, man. Yeah, the cameras for the photographers, I'll buy those. They can use it for a good maybe 10 years. I'll buy a new one. The studio and all stuff I have to rent. Obviously, all the photography studio equipment I'll rent that. I'm not gonna buy it. You can rent it, or if I have to buy it, I'll buy it. But I'll rent it, obviously. Some ad shoots will be in a studio. Some will be actually on location. I'm gonna do one maybe at Vancouver Beach, one in my yacht, on location. Yeah, I do an ad shoot in my yacht too. Something top notch. The actors are all featured there. You have a group one with me, Peter, my significant other, and all the actors, and you have individual ones with maybe 2-3 people. Me and my significant other, Peter and Fran. Get them. You know what I'm saying? Guillermo Toro and like maybe another actor. Barry Osmond, Guillermo Toro and Barry Osmond. You know what I'm saying, look at top notch actually, yeah, man. We're all like badass models. You know how you have Hollywood Reporter? Yeah, think of a website better than that. You have these magazine ad pictures featured there. No, you guys are tuning in obsessively. Yeah, that's why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit. You guys piss me off. The only reason you pay feature wants me obsessed, not because of the free money, man. Once I'm kidding, you're obsessively tuning in. Yeah, there you go. I shut you for good. I'm worth the free money. Yeah. And once I start Scotches, obviously, you're gonna see all these movie pundit channels like Kristen Harloff, John Campion, Rob Mayer Burnett, Midnight Edge. You know, since Star Wars Theory, they're all going crazy. Holy shit, man! It's the Zane's movie got greenlit. They're all excited. Oh my god, I can't wait for this movie. I can't wait for this doc. They won't talk about my company because I didn't sell, but they're gonna throw in code words here and there. Oh my fucking god! Did you see that trailer? You know what I'm saying? For the movie, for the game, for the documentary. Oh my god, I can't wait for the game. I can't wait for the doc. I can't wait for the movie. I can't, you know what I'm saying? You have someone says that you're excited about. I can't wait for the doc. I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait for the game. Those will be top notch. The game will have crazy buzz too. Yeah, man. Crazy buzz, man. Yeah. Oh my fucking god! No, so they're going crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the Zane's movie is now greenlit. It's official. I hired Peter Ormel. You know what I'm saying? And once the cast signed a contract, like a couple days later, you get this casting news announcement. All the actors who are signed on board for the movie. When I choose my director, you get the news. He's chosen. Peter Jackson chosen as a director. Fran, George Lucas, all these guys. Yeah. You also have a George Lucas documentary too, right? Which will build buzz. Yeah. I'm gonna record me playing Scarface with George. Look at an amazing documentary for that. Yeah, man. Should look at it.